building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check. Switch. Check safety. Big ass. Yeah.
A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You can't block me. Check nine. Watch the safety.
They'll run with a former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Set. 18, Gator. Here we go. Check 15.
A run for Nick Chubb. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Push him back. Check three. Leo. Check. Go. Kill. Turn up. Check. Lucky.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Isaiah McKenzie holding it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Go now. 61. Matchbox lights. Let's go, defense. It's our time. Hatch it. Check the backer. No. Watch out.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
218, chop.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon.
Oh, my goodness. That's bullshit.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that.
That's bullshit.
We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Yep.
Now Chubb running right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Down. 60 outlaw. Check 53 is mine. Look at me. Go, go. Ready?
They give the Chubb out of the gun. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety, Landon Collins.
Go. 70, Indy. Check 53. It's our time. It's our time. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 logo. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive.
Watch the whip. Sit. 25. Hey. Let's go.
They run. Chubb. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, Eckler. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Hill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going for it. It's Hill. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Hill on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. Dancing to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, exit.
And they are going for it. Here's Hill. He is going to find Hill here. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Basham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Big hit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Chubb. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Break. 80 weapon. Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 53 to Mike. 53. Smooth. Hard. Fight.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. Flush to his right. Completes it to Samuel. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 10 more. So we got man. Hey, high 7. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the slant. Mike 27. We want this. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill flushed out right.
Good shit.
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
Good shit.
Picked off right around the 43. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's fucking go. Hey, what a jump at 2-7.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Squeeze. Watch twist. He's coming.
Hill looks to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap for Hill. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Hill. And going deep for Hill. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Rock it. Hey, watch it. SOS. Hey, lock it. SOS. Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
That's it, baby. Mike, 53, Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Out.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 gamer.
Operating from the gun. Hill. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They're going to try and throw. Able to find Harris, complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Oh, yes.
In the air and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing again on second down. Hill gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Alpha.
Hill now operating from the red zone.
Good shit.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the pass. 49, check 49, check 49. Kill.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And two stop. Come on, D. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 36. Greystone, travel. Under 10. 10.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I don't think I've ever been hit like that on that play.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 22 jet bombers. Hey, watch your leg. Mike, 53. 50. Yep.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. He finds Taylor, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Ready.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Show it.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They run it again with Chubb. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 34.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that
Wow.
Touchdown,
Good shit.
New Orleans. He goes 86 yards on the kick return as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And that big fourth quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Pittsburgh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check. Hey, Charlie. Check 53, Mike. Man. Hey, Sam off. Check safety. Big air. Hey, Foxtrot.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Lay working on my fitness.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike 27, hey, orbit.
Tannehill now to throw. Got his target, Samuel. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch it. He's spin.
A give. This is Chubb. Touchdown, Titans. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big time play there for New Orleans. 54 yards.
Oh, man.
Well, even
That's
after
crazy.
all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Hill now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown.
He's amazing, man. That nigga's
It would take
fucking
a miracle
amazing.
of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
Nah, but that was good quarterback play, too. Good shit.
What'd you say?
I said that was good quarterback play.
Marr on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
They would make it interesting.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Evades the tackler and now some space.
Good shit.
He's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
Good
Good
way to finish
shit.
things off. Exactly what you
Nigga
want.
stayed behind them
Not
fat
much time
boys.
and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Chubb will get the call running left.
Good shit, Chubb.
For the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Good game, yo.
Up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Tennessee, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for New Orleans,